Hi guys. This is literally I think the fourth time I'm trying to make this. My dog's laying here with me sleeping. My puppy's laying over on the other side and they're grunting and groaning and everything else. So here goes. I'll try to make it fast so I can get through this. Um, so I had a dream last week and I felt like it was very significant. I did share it with my family and I was really thankful for it and I was grateful for it. But I just wanted to share it. We're in really scary times right now. We have threats of nuclear war and earthquakes and famines and tsunamis and terrorist attacks and all kinds of stuff. It's just very chaotic right now. And it's not really a peaceful time. It's not really a place of feeling hopeful and, that everything's going so well. I do believe that our country is being turned back to God in the sense that we have a leader that is honoring what the Lord has requested of us as a nation and supporting Israel still and all that. I mean, that's all very biblical, and so I'm very thankful for that. And the Bible talks about how when we have a leader that has the heart of God and honors God, that the people's hearts will change also. So I'm just believing in that and waiting for that expectantly. And so anyway, my dream that I had, I was standing outside with my daughter, and she's 10, almost 11, and I'm not sure if we were like near water somewhere or not, but it was very open, and there were other people around, and I remember telling her name's Taya. I said, Taya, and I start to explain this, and as I'm explaining to her, it's like an open vision. It's actually like playing out as I'm speaking, and we can see it all happening, but we know it's not happening in that moment. It's just almost like a movie's being played out before us. But I tell her, Taya, when you see this asteroid or planet, it was huge. It was humongous. I'm sure it's Nibiru, Planet X. The Bible, I believe, calls it wormwood. I said, when you see this, do not be afraid. And it appeared in the sky as I said this, and it was huge. It was humongous. I mean, if you were standing on somewhere with an open flat area and you can see the whole horizon, it took up more than half the sky. It was massive, massive, massive. And it was a grayish blue color. And I told her, when you see this, do not be afraid. And we could see people running around frantic, just terrified. I said, this is the time for hope. This is the time for joy, because this is when the Lord is coming, at the time of this destruction, this most scariest thing people have ever seen. And it does say that men's heart will fail from fear. I can't remember what verse that is. I should have looked it up before, but it talks about that. Their hearts will fail from the fear from what they're seeing upon the earth. And I really believe that's what it was. And I kind of had the thought that maybe Planet X, Nibiru, whatever, would hit, and that's when we would be removed and we would be raptured at that time, because I do believe that the Lord will leave us here to the last minute to help bring more people to Christ. And he'll leave us here to the last minute. And it says it's a snatching up, a catching away is what the rapture is, rapturo, harpazo. I mean, that is not a floating up. And I'm not saying other people's dreams of them floating up isn't real. I'm just saying that that's what it means. It means snatching away. I believe that destruction will come upon the earth, and the Lord literally has to snatch us up to keep us from being hurt. So anyway, I thought that was really exciting. I thought it was really encouraging. And she understood in the dream. I just said, when you see this, look up. This is like, be excited, because that means we're getting out of here. And she understood. And I feel like we always need to have that attitude, no matter what it is. Like, if we're going to get bombed, I just have a peace about it. We could get nuked, but me worrying about it isn't going to get me anywhere. The Lord tells me not to, and it's actually a sin, because I'm telling the Lord that I don't believe that he's going to take care of the situation. And so I just continue to pray for peace for myself and my family and anyone watching this. Get in your Bible, memorize the verses of promise that have to deal with whatever you are struggling with. There's a verse for everything. And then when you start having fear, you start having doubt, you start whatever it might be, whatever thing that plagues you and haunts you, you quote that Bible verse. That's the combat. That's what we have to do to fight back against the enemy when he tries to fill us with all these hopeless feelings. So I can't encourage you enough. It says, put on the full armor of God, and the sword is what we use to attack back, and that is the word of the Lord. And so I hope this encourages you guys. I hope that you find peace in this, that maybe you can apply this to your life and it helps you. And I hope you guys all have a blessed day.